Hi everyone, Dorota Nail, international nail artist and educator, and today I have prepared some nice and beautiful summary set of the nails for you. Have we previewed them in here? They're absolutely amazing and I hope you really enjoy this tutorial, so let's start. Let's play with another nice and summary set, so 240, which is a nice neon yellow. I love it, actually, this color. It goes really well with 239, which is orange. And it, of course, has to go well with the pink 238. Okay, so I've got those three colors here. And we are going to start with some sort of marble. So I'm just picking up those, using the ombre brush. We've got those sets of the brush on our website, like they're actually awesome for those sort of nail art. So let's do those beautiful marble. And you can see it on the places where I've got too much color, like when I'm feeling it's too thick, I'm just going with the brush over it again to smooth it out. Okay, I wanted it a little bit clear on the bottom, and then we are going to cure it. Or actually, don't cure it, leave it in there, because I will save myself a time and straight away place some aurora flakes in there. Now this one is going to be more orange and pink. I'm really kind of just applying messy color, to be honest, to create this marble. And then the next one, let's do it more yellow. And more pink. If you find it like your brush doesn't do marble anymore, just grab some wipe, clean it with the clean wipe. Make the brush nice and fluffy again, and then go and pick up the colors too. See, it creates a nice marble again. Very messy. Okay, this part is done. So I'll be just using the same brush to pick up my aurora flakes, and I want to go for similar colors which we have used, so let me just open it up. Don't use your nails for that. Whoa. Actually, cuticle pusher will be better, so orange, yellow, and then some pink. When working with the flakes, watch away for your products because they are really flaky. Picking up those yellow ones and just gently touching it in some places, like really nice and gently. Because you don't want to damage the background which you have created on the bottom. That looks pretty. Let's cure it. Then some pink one on this one. I'm not cleaning my brush because if I get a tiny bit of yellow, that's okay. Can almost sprinkle it and then cure it. Like, the only thing is make sure they are kind of pretty flat. If your brush gets dirty with the gel polish, just clean it. And then pick up another flakes. Let's go orange. I actually like using those flakes because they are very thin and flat, and they gives quite a nice results. Check if they are not sticking out. And then the next one. And the yellow one. I'm actually quite surprised how the yellow looks, really pretty. And then cure it. Okay, get rid of the flakes. We don't need them anymore. Step number 2. We are going to use some black foil gel and a D-liner brush. So pick up a scoop of it and then pick up a second scoop of it. Clean it with the UV cleanser. There we are, nice and clean. And then we also want to add some top coat to our white, to our black. Top coat, where are you? Here. No, that's the white one. We're gonna need it as well. Here it is. So when I'm mixing gels, I like to add the soak off top gel because it has inhibition layer. Okay, and we are going to do it like a see-through sheer black. Grab our first tip and then let's paint some leaves. So I want one leaf in here. Yes, you wanted to...
Do you leave the black leaves or you will make them gold?
No, I leave them black. I leave them black. Okay, that's enough in here. Let's cook it. That was a nice catch, all three together. Okay. And then cure this one too. You can see it, I have just removed the excess of the aurora flakes. Cure it, and the next one in. Okay, that's all the tips painted, so we can move on into next step. Now we are going to grab this top coat, which I didn't use it before, and I'm gonna put a drop of those Tic Tac white in there. So this is a kind of used top coat, and I'm just going to put a drop of white inside. I usually have on my desk top coat, which is almost like finished, with the black and the white in it, like for some sort of designs. I'm just shaking this together, mix it well. And because it's at the end, I have to just twist it upside down so we can do the next step. Okay, we want to get this milky look in there. So I'm just picking up my top coat mixture. And then paint the tip. So you can see it, like I don't want to paint it the entire tip, I'm painting more the bottom part. So this way the leaves will look more like a shadow. And then give it a cure. Okay, let's do it here as well. It's fine, you can go over some aurora flakes as well, that's absolutely fine. So I have kind of created like a nice milky white. Can add a drop more because I don't want to also place too much product, so I want to have like a slightly better coverage. And then the last one. I think it's quite interesting design. And then give it a cure. Now, if I'm doing something like this on the client, I want their nails to be like extremely nice and smooth. So my next step would be to apply the top coat over it. And now some of you would ask me like, would you apply matte top coat? No, I would just apply normal top coat and I would buff it. The reason for it is like, this one is actually quite flat, but you can see it because we have applied some product, there is uneven surface. And I don't like those kind of uneven surfaces, so this step doesn't take me long time. I could just paint the leaves straight away on it, but I do prefer doing this step. So this way I'm encapsulating the glitter, which was on the top, and also I will create a really nice background. Like I do prefer those kind of looks than the gel polish. Like it's much smoother, like even the stuff I've got on my nails now, I just prefer it like, and I wouldn't skip the buffing. Yeah, you can see it here. This one is actually quite nice as well. That's why I say I quite like to do it with the aurora flakes, even on the natural nails, because they don't give those extra bulk. But this one, yes, you can see there is a wee catchy place there, and maybe wee catchy place there. So those buffing step is essential to create really nice results. And then here I've got like a really sticking out piece. So I have to make sure I do encapsulate it a little bit. And then I show you, because sometimes there might be an air pocket, so I show you like we can easily fix it as well. Okay, get rid of this top coat, cook them well. Put your mixing palette on the side, you don't want the dust particles to land on it. And then grab the tip, which is ready. So that's the first one. I actually like it even just like this, but it feels like it's not finished. So now we are going to grab the buffer and just give it a couple scratches to it. I don't want to damage my nails because they are freshly done. I love when they nicely done. I still have to paint the one-stroke rose on my thumb. I did it on the other nails. That was a big challenge, guys, like painting with my left hand. Fantastic. I'm so happy with this one. It will look perfect. So just blend out this difference here, removed any dust particles. And then do a next step. No, actually buff them all, so we don't have to bring back and put away our mixing palette with the colors. This one was perfect, so almost perfect. Nothing is perfect, never. Clean the dust. I actually quite like them now in matte as well, so I've got big dilemma. What should we do? Obviously, I'm buffing on top of the tip holder, which can sometimes be quite tricky. Doing so on the client is always much faster, I would say. I also love how the top coat reflects the light on the surface which has been buffed. Gel polish always gives us, oh, that's the one which was quite bad. So what you can do is you can even take a file. Don't worry if you file away your flake. It's better to get rid of this flake. Actually, I even didn't maybe, than have like a sticking out surface. So I'm using a file, and then sometimes they might be almost like an empty space. So by putting the top coat over it, we kind of smooth out the surface and fill out this gap. It actually didn't happen. I wish it would happen, because I love when the things happen on the videos, guys, because then you can know how to fix them. So sometimes it's even nice to make a mistake for a reason, for a purpose, so you can see it, what to don't do or how to fix it. Okay, now I really like them in this matte. So maybe we should do some shiny, some matte, just to show you different options. Okay, black. So now we want to add more detail, because it feels like an empty. So I'm going to paint it leaves, and those leaves are going to be much nicer now. Like we want them to be more visible. So just pick up the black and then start painting the leaves. So I want the leaves to be in the places where we've got those previous ones. So they kind of look like a shadow. And you cannot go wrong, guys, with the leaves for a summertime. Like, I feel this is so cool. Okay, then another one. Not all of them have a shadow, because that would be too much. It would be just too heavy. Okay, I'm quite happy with this one, so let's cure it. Next one. The only thing is like when you're painting those shadow, I'm trying to kind of do it from the same direction, not shadow, the leaves which are giving the shadow. Okay, so in the previous tip I had the shadow on the bottom, now I've got it on the top. Quite happy with this one too, or maybe not. Let's add another one. And then cook it. Here on the bottom again. I think it's a fun design to do it. And I'm going to keep this one quite empty, why not? So we've got a different kind of combinations. I'm trying to also pick up some sort of blob when I'm painting with the D-liner brush for leaves, so I've got a little bit more product, and then as I place it on the nail, I tend to drag it, so I have cleaned the excess of the product from my brush even more, and then just drag the product which is there. Okay, that is plenty as well, like we don't want to overdo it. So let's cook our tips and then do the final steps. And now I've got, like, as I say, I've got those big dilemma because I did like them in matte. We will probably go for shiny, but yeah, let's do it shiny. I should actually put some sort of white dot on the top coat lid and cure it, so I know which one is which. Yeah. Shiny. Let's go shiny. Oh, that looks cool, actually, shiny. It looks good in both, whichever you guys really prefer it. I like it, the fact that those leaves are underneath are so nice and milky. And that's the marble is milky as well. It was such a quick, I would say. It looks quite complicated design, but at the same time, pretty quick and nice. And look at this marble here, absolutely awesome, because some of those aurora flakes become a little bit matte, which gives a different look to it. So it looks absolutely fantastic. Same on this one, we've got some which are very shiny and some of them which are just kind of like a milky aurora flakes. So an awesome way to create a design for summer. And you can change the colors, like I do really love doing, but this matte combination looks cool too. I do really love creating those kind of designs, which you could use it in different colors. So you can do it for a clients, like, you know, in blues, pinks, greens. I think purple will look super cool too. Okay, top coat this one, and then let me show you all of them. And also you can see it how nice and clean finish we've got, like the light reflects really really nice on it, like we don't have like bumps, which we would have if we wouldn't buff it. So that's the main reason why I do it, because you quite often ask me that. So let's cook them. Okay, let's see the final results. So first one was this one. Looks great, really great. I don't like to touch the top coat until it cools down a little bit, just so we don't put fingerprints on it. This one is nice as well. Let's place it there. So this one is okay to touch. This one should be as well. And then the two orange ones. Let me see which one is nicer, because I'm always trying to place them like in a central, oh gosh. Certain way, oh gosh, certain way. Oh my goodness, that was so terrible. But look at this pretty set. Looks awesome, nice and summery. I hope you have guys really enjoyed this video, and we send you huge glittery hugs. Bye.